Yo, what up, dudes? So, I'm in the car again, mainly just because, to be honest, it's better audio and there's no distractions going on, and I can think about what I'm saying to y'all. So, well, at least I'm keeping it real. So, I want to bring a video to you talking about posing, okay? Talking about changing your focus, during your preparation for shows, more onto posing and presentation rather than constantly worrying about all the what I've been talking about lately, like the nitty-gritty stuff, the background stuff, the optimal this, the efficient that, and just start focusing on what's important. Okay, and one of the most important things, not the most important because it's all relative, but one of the most important things when it comes to bodybuilding is posing. And this is the most simple thing. Like, this is such a simple thing I could say to you guys, but I have a lot of guys come to me to help them with their posing, help them with their stage presence. And as a coach and as a whatever you want to call it, an athlete of the sport for however many years now, I've been to a lot of shows and stuff like that. I'd say still there's so many guys out there with subpar posing, they're getting on stage and their posing is just not up to scratch. Okay, they really need to be working on the foundations of their posing. So let's think of it like this: at the end of the day, you win a show based on, yes, how good your physique is and having a great physique, but you win based on how you present that physique. Okay, because I see a lot of people who have great physiques but then they can't present it quite as well as maybe the next guy, and then that guy wins. So you need to focus on presentation and posing more than worrying about, some of the other things that you might be putting in the forefront of your mind, like worrying about what supplements to take, etc. You should be investing in posing like you would a coach to help you with your nutrition, to help you with your training. You should be investing in posing just as much, if not more. Especially if you don't have a natural rhythm and a natural flow to your physique, to get on stage and just hit the shots. Like, if you need to learn that flow and you need to learn how to move like that, then you need to invest in someone. You need to invest in a dance teacher. You need to invest in ballet. I have done ballet lessons. I promise you, I have put the time in. I have done ballet lessons. I've worked with posing coaches. I worked with posing coaches all the way through to my last show. I worked with Charles Claremont. Claremont. I've worked with Sean Panther. I've worked with Luke Sandow. I've worked with numerous other people. I can't even think off the top of my head. Okay, I've worked with a lot of people. It doesn't just. I've always had a natural flow for movement, but how to hit the specific poses themselves, I've had a lot of help. So you need to invest and put the time in if you want to get those same sort of results. Like, let's look at it another way. Like, some people say, oh, well, the posing isn't judged. We don't get judged on our posing, so I don't want to put that much time and effort into the posing. But I tell you who does fucking judge you on the posing: the people. Okay, the people, the audience, the people in the crowd judge you on your posing routine. Okay, and if you don't think people don't remember you by posing routines, etc. Not if you had a shit posing routine, yeah, they're not going to remember you. But if you had a sick posing routine that was beautiful and captured the eyes of the audience, then they are going to remember you for that. They're going to talk about you. They're going to want to hear from you more. They're going to want to see from you. Okay, so at the end of the day, the posing routine is your portfolio as a bodybuilder. It's your portfolio as a bodybuilder. Like, when I'm prepping for a show, a lot of that time that I spend preparing for the show, the dieting, the training, all those hard hours of work that you're putting into building your physique, a lot of that time for me is aimed towards putting together the routine that is gonna express myself the best way possible on stage. It's my portfolio. It's what I want to show to you as a bodybuilder. I'm like, right now, I'm here. I want to show you what I've been working on. This is how I'm going to express myself to you and show you what I've been doing. Guys don't just stand on stage like some mindless, like robot, like, oh, I'm here to bodybuild. No, you want to express yourself. You want to move. You want to, to me, that's what bodybuilding is. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm sponsored by Old School Labs, and I believe in old school. I believe in, the hashtag keep it old school. I do believe in that. I believe in that mentality. It's a part of I'm on one here. It's a part of the business that's lost, you know. It's a part of bodybuilding that is lost, and that is like what Tom Platt says. I have to you know, I have to quote Tom Platt here. Is non-verbal communication to the audience. It's going on stage and speaking to the audience through movement, through expression, you know, through the way you hit your poses, through how the way you flow on stage, and you know, how you speak to the audience. You know, you need to fuck the judges. I tell that to guys when I'm teaching them posing. You need to fuck the judges. You need to speak to the audience. You need to let them know that you're here. You know, you have to do that. If you're not focusing on posing and stage presentation and on non-verbal communication with the audience, you're missing out on a huge part of bodybuilding. You're missing out on a huge part of bodybuilding. And in my opinion, people who don't put the effort into that side of bodybuilding, they are not classed as proper bodybuilders. And I say that straight up. I say that about any pro who doesn't put the effort into posing. I don't care how big they are. If you're not putting time into your presentation, okay, I'm not just talking about posing routine here, you know, I'm just talking about being on stage as well. If you're not putting time into your presentation, your posing, you know, then you're not a great bodybuilder, okay? Because you're not going to be remembered, okay? Sean Ray, Kevlar Roney, Flex Wheeler, these are some of the greatest bodybuilders, physiques of all time, also some of the greatest posers, okay? So you need to take a look at, you know, your last bodybuilding prep, your previous preps, and, you know, honestly ask yourself, did I put enough time into my posing? Did I invest the time I should have invested into this particular part of bodybuilding? And if I didn't, then I need to. If I want to be a professional bodybuilder, if I want to be an IFBB pro, if I want to stand on the Olympia stage, you need to be working on your posing, okay? More than the next guy. So this is just a short video. I'm going to do some more videos for you guys talking about posing and talking about how I approach posing, you know, going into a prep, and how I approach practicing my posing and stuff like that, and talking about routines and how I choose my routines and how I what was I going to say? How I pick my poses, you know, how I choose my poses for particular songs, and you know, which poses suit which physiques and stuff like that. Alright, but I had to put that out there. You need to change your focus, and you need to put more time and invest into posing and stage presentation if you want to be a top class pro bodybuilder. Alright people, so if you liked it, please click the thumbs up below, leave comments down below if you want me to talk about certain things, you know, different topics, different discussions you guys want to have. Leave comments below. Please like, share, subscribe, and peace.